Today, we will talk about how to keep roses fresh. Let's have a look at the details. If you've got a fresh bouquet of roses, you probably want the beautiful blooms to last for as long as possible. Luckily, there are a few steps you can take to keep your roses alive and thriving, and we'll cover them all. Keep watching for everything you need to know to keep your roses as fresh as a daisy. How to keep roses alive. Clean your vase and let it dry before putting the roses in it. Using a fresh vase is imperative. If you don't clean your vase between uses, bacteria can accumulate inside it, which can damage your fresh roses and shorten their shelf life. Remove leaves from the bottom part of the stems with garden shears. The portion of the stems that will be submerged in water should be completely free of leaves. If there are leaves underwater, they'll start to rot and cause bacteria to accumulate, which makes the flowers die more quickly. When you get your roses, you may see some thicker-looking outer petals. These are called guard petals, and they protect the rosebud as it's growing. If the guard petals on your roses look fresh and healthy, leave them on. However, if they've become bruised or wilted, go ahead and remove them. Roses expend a lot of energy to keep themselves alive, and getting rid of the wilting petals will conserve their energy for the fresher petals. Leave the thorns on. You may be tempted to remove the prickly thorns from the stems of your roses, but resist this impulse. Cutting the thorns can actually damage the stems of your roses and keep them from hydrating properly, which ends up shortening their life. Cut the rose stems at 45-degree angle about 1 inch from the bottom. The slanted cut exposes more surface area to the water, which helps your roses absorb more water and stay more hydrated. As soon as you cut the stems on your roses, place them in a vase filled with lukewarm tap water. It's important to do this as quickly as possible so that your roses don't dry out. Add flower food to the water. Simply pour the flower food into the water, then mix it up until it dissolves. To prolong the shelf life of your roses, change the water in your vase daily, if possible, or at least every 2 to 3 days. Each time you change the water out, add more flower food as well. Display your roses in a cool place, away from direct sunlight. Once roses are cut, they'll last longer in cooler temperatures, while hotter temperatures will cause them to wilt and deteriorate faster. Monitor your roses and take quick action if you see drooping flowers. Cutting about 1 inch from the bottom of the stem may give the roses the extra boost they need to rehydrate and perk back up. How to select the freshest roses. Cut roses from your garden in the early morning. Immediately after cutting the roses, put the stems in a clean bucket of fresh water. Buy cut roses from local florists. That way, you'll be able to get your hands on roses that were very recently cut. You can simply ask them for the freshest blooms they have. When picking out roses yourself at a store, examine their stems. The fresher your roses are when you purchase them, the longer they'll last at home. How long do roses last in a vase? With the proper care, cut roses can last for about 7 to 10 days in a vase. There are also rose varieties that are known to last a bit longer than others, including crystalline, red intuition, St. Patrick, and Elizabeth Taylor roses. Does sugar keep roses alive longer? Sugar is an important ingredient in flower food, which does, in fact, keep roses alive longer. But you shouldn't add sugar by itself to the water in your vase, as this can cause bacterial growth. The sugar needs to be combined with an antibacterial agent, such as white vinegar, to help keep a balanced pH level in the water. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you like our videos.